like if you're keeping it simple, and you know, I really like to keep it simple because again, it's very, very simple. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Sierra. Hey, yeah. And your girl just got back from Miami. It was my first time in Miami, not Florida. I've been in Tampa before, but Miami I've never been. And it was such a good experience, you guys. And I went to Miami to just really get my head straight. And I don't know, because in New York, I just feel like it's so cold and so dreary here. And I had some time off before I started my new job. So I definitely was like, let's go to Miami. And also my friend, he works between Miami and New York. So I got to see him in Miami, which was a vibe. We got lunch. Also, I went to Art Basel. I only went there for the last day at the last hour and I got it for free. Shout out to the Art Basel staff. Fuck your girl up. But it was a really good experience. I had never been in like a space like that with just so much art and just so much people with their best outfits on. It was just really cute. It was this one exhibit where it's like they were like slapping. That was like my favorite. I was like, this is like the perfect icebreaker. And yeah, it was really nice to have that experience at Art Basel. I got to go on the beach. It wasn't too like warm, but just being on the beach is just so calming. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was a much needed vibe for sure. Any place I ever visit, any state, any country, I always make it a point to check out their thrift stores. And I actually went to Pearl Harbor Mall with my friend because he actually does some work at that mall. So I was like walking around the little stores in Pearl Harbor and they had every freaking store you can imagine. Wolford, I think Richard Mille has a freaking store there. Like, it was crazy. It was the Isabel Marant store and I seen this really nice looking young lady in there and I was like, oh, let me pop in, you know. Luckily I did because she turned out to be such a nice lady. And she was telling me about Isabel Marant, of course. Like, I tried on a couple of the jackets. She showed me like a little sales section which was like 40% off. I was telling her like it was my first time in Miami, so she was like, oh girl, you gotta go here, you gotta do this. But I'm like, sis, thrift stores, okay, thrift stores. And she ended up telling me about red, white, and blue. And she told me I had to go to Fly Boutique. And I'm so happy that I went to both. Well, red, white, and blue, it was a miss. I didn't find anything there. But Fly Boutique, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is why I came to Miami. The two girls that worked there was just so freaking nice and so fashionable. One of them was wearing like this Issey Miyake vintage little crossover button shirt with these cool cargos and like these Prada shoes. I was like, yes. And then the other girl was giving just really 90s supermodel. I was at their thrift store and I was just looking through everything. I was trying on hats. Like, they had a really good selection of things. Like, and also the prices was not freaking bad. Like, they had this beautiful Burberry coat, I think for like $250. And it was like a wool, like line, like vintage, slit at the back. Like, it was so beautiful. I should have took a picture of it, but it was way too big for me. But I was like, $250 for this? Because I'm like, y'all. But I was talking to the girls and asking them how the owner, you know, does pricing. And they said that their owner, she always like checks online to compare prices, but she tries to be as fair as possible. I was looking at their shoe section and I have always wanted a pair of like thigh-high or knee-high boots. I just think they're so sexy. I love seeing them on other people. And I just feel like they're just really a nice shoe option to have to just really take your outfits up a notch or just give you that sexiness when you want to be that way. So with that being said, I saw these boots here, you guys, and they are actually from the brand La Perla, which I did not know La Perla created shoes ever in life, but apparently they did in like the early 2000s or like the 90s. And yeah, these are a snake skin leather freaking boot, you guys, and I could not believe the price. Like, they were $125. These boots, as you can see, they are not in pristine condition, obviously. Like, the person who wore them probably wore them in snow and just really scuffed them up, but I'm not too mad about that because even if I got these boots brand new, they would eventually end up looking like this because I don't believe in just being so precious with your items. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure she took these in because these are definitely a one-of-a-kind style boot. I absolutely love them. Even like the fading, I feel like it definitely gives them more character. So obsessed. But when it comes down to the detailing on them, I love the like button detailing on the side. It's just something that just looks really just like medieval times about it, or you know, from that era. And then I just really like the toe. I like that it's just like circle-y square looking. Like it's really sophisticated, I feel like this boot is. The color is like in this deep purple, but I feel like the purple, it almost acts as like a brown, almost like it's like a neutral. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. But yeah, put together 3-look styling these knee-high boots, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you find it inspiring. I had fun putting these looks together because they are looks that I've never really worn like that. Like I said, like really in a long time. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys at the end. All right, you guys, so this is, I feel like, a typical Sierra look. I feel like y'all could have put this together in y'all head. Like, I know Sierra gonna throw on a little blazer with a little turtleneck, but I am here for my people that, again, like to keep it simple. And when it comes to going out, when it comes to getting dressed in general, comment down below if you feel me. But I just sometimes get very overwhelmed when it comes to putting stuff together. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes I don't give enough. But at the end of the day, I just be like, you can never go wrong when you keep it simple. So I always end up keeping it simple. And as you guys can see, this is definitely one of those types of looks. This is a perfect look, I feel like, for going out for dinner at nighttime, even like daytime. I feel like a light wash denim like this always translates really nicely from day to night. So underneath, I am wearing this turtleneck silk wool blend from Buck Mason. And I've been pulling this little turtleneck situation a lot lately, only because it's just perfect on its own. It's perfect underneath things. It's just like the really just nice little go-to shirt for the winter. And then for a jacket, I am just wearing my ACNE Studios blazer that I have had going on like almost 5 years now. And it actually was my first ever real blazer. I remember I was working at this job, my first job in New York, one apothecary, and we got a uniform, and this piece, I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. And I was so happy that I got it for my uniform because it was like $800 retail, but I absolutely love this blazer. I would say if you are looking for your first everyday blazer, I would look for something that is, again, very classic in design. And that's the reason why I went for this one. As you can see, the lapels, you know, they're nice size and aren't too wide, aren't too not wide. But I just find that when you keep it simple when it comes to a blazer, it's just really easy to style and throw over really anything. Like, I wear this blazer simply, or I may even want to dress it up with like, or make it look a little bit more sophisticated with throwing it over a dress, which I have definitely have done. A little bit long. It's just super versatile when you keep it simple. And then for jeans, I'm just wearing these vintage Gap jeans, which I actually got sent to me from Good Cycle Dallas years ago. And I'm gonna actually link them down below because they are a really cool couple that have this vintage shop in Dallas, Texas. So if you're in Dallas, Texas, you should definitely check them out. But yeah, these jeans, I feel like as I'm getting closer to 30, my clothes are fitting me a little bit better because I'm like, hold on, where do these thighs come from in these jeans? And where does booty come from? But yeah, you can never go wrong with a vintage light wash pair of jeans. And definitely, if you can't get to Good Cycle Dallas, I feel like you can low-key go to your local thrift store. You can always find this type of style. But when it comes to like fit, sometimes it's good to go to the little thrift shops, you know, because, or the more curated shops like Good Cycle Dallas or Deacon's Closet, or I don't know, what's the other ones? Tokyo 7 or 2nd Street if you're in New York. Sometimes it's good to go to those because obviously it's just more curated and it's less like garbage you have to look through when it comes to the Goodwills and the Salvation Army. So I would say if you don't want to do the digging, go to something, one of those types of stores. I feel like it's worth it if they gonna fit you, you know? And I've actually never owned a pair of boots like these, you guys. Like, I've always admired them on other people, and I've always actually wanted a pair of my own. So I am looking forward to styling these. So definitely comment down below if you guys have any other ways I can style these boots, because for now, I'm just, again, keeping it simple. That's all I know how to do. Alright guys, so getting into this look here, this is probably one of my most favorite looks, probably one of the most me looks, because again, it's very simple. And I would say this is a look that I always talk about on my channel actually, which is mimicking proportions, you know. I think that it's a cool like hack to look really chic or like really fashion forward, I guess you can say. And that is, if you're gonna do oversized on top, do oversized on bottom. And for me, this look was just like really easy to pull together because I wanted to do more so monochrome vibes, especially on the bottom. And if you guys can see, these boots are purple. It's like a deep purple, and then my jeans are actually a lilac or really light lavender purple. And I just tucked them inside of the jeans, and I feel like this proportion that it creates up top, I think that it's really, really cool to have the slim boot and then a little bit of baloney effect with the jeans tucked out. And this was just really easy to do. I just tucked the jeans into my tucked the jeans into the boots and just made them really taut to my leg and then zipped them up. So a really cute, easy way to style really wide jeans with slim boots. And since I'm doing like more monochrome vibes on the bottom, I wanted to keep it more simple, more soft, going with the lavender. So I paired it with this 100% cashmere light gray sweater that I actually thrifted in Chicago. Some of you guys have been asking me about the sweater on my Instagram, and it is thrifted for $8, you guys. Go to your thrift store for your cashmeres, I always say it. But yeah, I just really love the way that this looks with the jeans. I think that this is a really cool look to wear during the day, daytime date look, or even just, I don't know, hanging out with your friends, whatever. Like, this is a look that can serve many purposes. Also, if you're going to just not wear heels and stuff like this, but you kind of want to, and your style is like really simple like mine, I feel like this is a really cute way to wear a heel boot like this and don't feel like you're just like too far out of your comfort zone. Because this is a look that you could very well wear with sneakers, it will work, but just pairing it with a boot obviously will elevate your look, but also it just, I don't know, it looks more cool, it looks more sexy, it's giving a different type of silhouette than it would with a shoe because you're wearing a heel. Alright guys, getting into a cute little date night look, and obviously this is going to be more so for the nighttime and the nighttime only because I'm wearing all black. For top, I am wearing a long sleeve turtleneck, the same turtleneck that I was wearing in the first look, but I feel like the turtleneck with my fro is just giving everything. The little tennis skirt is good old American Apparel, or I guess I shouldn't say good old because I know there's some controversy with them, but I got this one when it was no controversy, and I cannot believe it still actually fits me freaking perfectly because I got it when I was like 18 years old. Again, I'm a little bit in my later 20s, so I do find that wearing little skirts like this, I teeter between like, am I too old for that, or I can still wear it. And I feel like if you're keeping it simple, you know, I'm really covered on the top, so I feel like why not give a leg? I just think that being covered on the top and just giving leg, it just makes it a little bit more mature. This is a cute little look for my mature girlies or people that just don't like to show a lot of skin. And yeah, I just think that's really cute with a little thigh-high or knee-high boot. However, I would wear tights with a look like this. I do not own any tights, or else I would have shown you guys. Comment down below your favorite tight brands actually, because I am wanting to, again, wear more skirts and more dresses and things like that. So if I want to do that in the winter, I'm definitely going to need some tights. So definitely going to be looking into getting some of those. But if you guys can imagine this look with tights, try to, because you're definitely going to need them. I am not saying go out and be cold for a look, because I don't think that it's worth it in the end, because you're going to be shivering and then the outfit ain't going to give what it's supposed to give anyway. Unless you're the type of person where you can strut, okay, no matter what, you giving 90 when it's really 20 degrees, go ahead. But I am not one. Like, I will be shivering my little booty off, so tights to come. And then for a little jacket or in between time until I get tights, I feel like put you on a little long, little coat situation to where it covers your legs, you know. So technically I really don't even need tights because I can just wear this clothes, and then when I get to where I am, more likely it's going to be heat, so I'm not going to even be that cold. But yeah, if I was to wear this tonight, I would wear a long coat. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys think about this look. I am wearing the purple with the gray again. It's just sophisticated, it's young, it's mature, it's whatever you want it to be at the end of the day. But I feel super cute, I feel super sexy in this look, and definitely am going to be wearing it. Let me know what you guys think. How would you rate this 1 through 10 or something? Alright, you guys, guys, so that actually sums up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it inspiring. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button. And also, if you guys have any other video recommendations that you want to see from me, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next one.